Hey guys, this is Truman Talks Treasure, and I had such a wonderful day out treasure hunting today. I decided to make a video and share it with everybody on March 22nd, 2014. I wasn't even planning on going out treasure hunting for stuff today with the video games. It's getting ready to be hammock season around these parts, and for me that means things are starting to get busy, and ended up being on the end of town where I haven't had a whole lot of luck in the past. One of the thrift stores actually has their own little video game area set up and seems to do a little bit better research on researching individual prices of individual games. But it really turned out to be very fruitful out hunting. The first thrift store I went to didn't have any video game stuff that was new, but they had this cool Batman alarm clock here. And this thing right over here, this is actually a light that shines the bat signal up towards the ceiling. The light isn't very bright, but you can see it. And it's the bat signal, which I think is really kind of cool. That sort of set the tone, because next place I went to was a pawn shop. This place usually has a bunch of their games just put out at $4 a piece. Or no, $3 a piece or $2.50 if you buy 4 or more. That's what it is. Anyways, I only bought one game, but I was able to talk him down because I'm in there so often to give it to me for $2.50. It is Batman: Rise of Sin Tzu. Next place I went to was a thrift store. I didn't walk out with any games, but I did find this Xbox 360 controller. It's got the type of battery deal that takes the individual batteries there, which I prefer because I have a bunch of rechargeable batteries. Anyways, this set me back 89 cents. Also, not really video game, but video game-ish, I guess, is this Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game book. It's got all these different cards in there. I don't know anything about them, but I'll find out about it. Next place I went to, I got Lord of the Rings: The Third Age for the GameCube and FIFA Soccer 07. However, when I got up to the register, it turns out that some bastard had taken the Lord of the Rings discs with them. Anyways, they were getting ready to just throw this in the trash. And I said, you know what do you want? What do you think would be fair just for the case? They said, how about you get it for free? I said, that sounds pretty fair to me. So thank you for that. Now, whenever I get some disc-only stuff, I'll have one of those double cases to put it in. Then things got crazy because I went over to the Eastside, the place where I haven't had a whole lot of luck. But this time I had a whole lot of luck. Starting at St. Vincent de Paul's, a place that has never had anything. I went over to the PlayStation games or the CDs. These were just in there with the CDs. That's how they keep their CD stacked games. Their DVD size games are up by the counter. But this was what I got from there. Echo Night for $2. Yeah. Clock Tower 2 for $2. It's supposed to be a $40 game. Very nicely done. Treasure. And then all these came, I'm pretty sure, from the same collection. I got Kingdom Hearts 2 for $5. All these were $5. Harvest Moon, Save the Homeland, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8, and Clock Tower 3. Now that I think about it, I think I might want to go back there and go through the CDs a little more carefully to see if maybe Clock Tower 1 wasn't there, now that I think about it, because there's 2 and there's 3. There's a really good chance maybe 1 is there. But enough about treasure I may have missed. On to treasure I found. In the same strip mall as the thrift store that I got all that stuff at, I went into a pawn shop and I got myself a brand new system. A PSP. This happens to be a PSP 2000. It came with a sweet case. They were asking $50. Anyways, I walked out of here for $30 for all this. Protector of the screen here. Anyways, The game is, let's see here, I don't even know how to use this thing very well yet. Aha. Papillon. So this PSP 2000, that game, this case, I am pretty stoked about that for 30 bucks. Whole new system I get to find out about. The screen on this thing looks amazing, I must say, just amazing. And it wasn't over, because across the street there's the thrift store that has their own little video game section set up. And apparently people must have given up on it, because this stuff was all here. I got all these for $2 a piece. I got SmackDown 2, Know the Rules? Know Your Role. Know Your Role. I got WrestleMania, the arcade game. This is in phenomenal shape. I got Hang Time. Another, I think, a $40 game, if I'm not mistaken. And I got Fear Effect. Now, they were asking $5 for this, but when I got up there, I noticed that disc 1 was missing. And I was like, oh man, that's a drag. I don't even think these other discs are going to work without disc 1, and I don't even know what would be fair to offer you for these. And they said, well, how about $2 like the rest of the games? I said, that'll work out, because I knew the entire time that this was my copy of Fear Effect with no manual and a homemade label. But what it did have is disc number 1 to go in my now complete copy of Fear Effect. So on a day that I was not anticipating anything much at all but hurt fingers from tying knots in hammocks, I ended up with some really, really good things. Okay guys, oh, I got this creepy thing, not really video game related. Woo, I'm going to leave things with being creepy. Truman Talks Treasure. Bye guys.